shit is alive and like savagely alive. Well, I've canned coffee, which is good, but I'm about to go out and find some coffee. I am in Humboldt, so it is live from a motel room. It's just making me not want to make as many jokes about murders in motel rooms. But if I have 5, I might get it in there. It's in like my best 10. Let's see. I'm gonna get coffee. I'm so slow. But I haven't smoked yet, and that is because this is a no smoking room, and I'm being respectful. I liked the people at the front desk. I have this canned coffee. And like limited funds. Not like desperately so, but like I am definitely a budget kind of girl. I want to be a fancier kind of girl, but I am really just a eat soup. No, I'm so glad my parents weren't the type to wash out mouths, because if they were, oh my god, I have the cleanest fucking tongue. I probably died from like some kind of soap poisoning. Alright, so yesterday I drove, and you know, I have driven so much more in the last few years than ever in my life. I've driven in the snow, badass Balto bitch. I've driven in San Francisco, fucking crazy, just lawless. I've driven in LA, which honestly, LA was beautiful driving. Everyone just like is so rude to each other. That's everyone's so cranky. It's really hard to accept that, like, we're all kind of like the same sort of thing, and that our actions could be better than others, but no one person is better than others, though. There are people who've made better actions. I have a good water bottle, so that's good. I'll be probably trying to spend as much time on foot, even though I could have gotten a better parking spot at Travelodge, which is where I am. I don't want to say the room number, but I could. It's latched. I'll give you a hint. Let me think of like a math problem that would equal it. The hotel number I'm in is 3 digits. That's it. I also do not know what the temperature is because I haven't been outside again, so I haven't smoked. Only had 1 can of coffee. I'm going to finish doing makeup and shit, and then I'm going to pack up my backpack, which is mostly already packed, head out, go on an adventure, hit up people. I want to be at the club for the first activity, which is the like double trouble one for sure. It's going to be a fun weekend. I have no expectations other than doing my best. And then no expectations on what that best is going to be. But I made it up here, and 5 hours of driving is very hard for me alone. It like makes you realize how much I love people. I have been no people contact for, well, it won't be 20, it'll end before it's been 24 hours, because it'll have been 24 hours at like 4:20, and I better have seen some fuckers before 4:20. That's not me though. I take my time. I had a dream last night, but I won't bore you guys with reminding or trying to tell you about it. And also, I don't even remember. I heard some people smoking outside of my hotel room last night. It made me lonely. I was like, damn it, I want to smoke with people outside my hotel room. I'm about to smoke. I want to smoke in general. Goddamn rule following ass. Alright. I don't know if you guys could hear me. This feels so far away. Like, figuring out the setup in this room is hard. And I only brought like contacts for 2 days, and I don't want to wear them yet. I'm going to wear glasses today, and I'm going to wear my contacts Friday and Saturday. It's Friday and Saturdays. I'm not a scientist or anything on fun. I'm not a scientist on fun. But I feel like Friday and Saturdays tend to be the most fun days. Although also the days most likely to pass out on my contacts, which is not always a great idea. Alright, so we're going to do verbal autobiography. I used to have like a journal that you would write out like a recap of your day. Seriously, it is Amy's lamentation. So it's like, I am so sad about this. It is like, going through the old boxes, found one of my old, basically it's like a daily journal, and I like, damn, I can complain. Like every day I got something to complain. And so much of the stuff I couldn't even remember. Like I would write something like mysterious, like I'd be like, I'm really stressed about Thursday. I'm like, what the fuck was even going on Thursday? It's a lesson to worrying, and that's why I do it less. What'll be will be, and where I'll be, and what'll happen will happen, and I will do my best. But I can't really worry. Although I'm not worried about it, but I look forward to coming up. When I come up, tie my hair up. It's kind of like warm here. I'm almost like, should I just go out in sandals? Maybe I should just pack sandals. Got all kinds of socks and sandals. I'm like prepared for layers. Got some hoodies. I got a hoodie. I got two. I got a hoodie and then a hoodie that has no hoodie, which I believe they call a crew neck. Alright, the autobiography of me, Amy, verbally spoken, so that I can get used to myself and also learn to edit videos and share pieces of myself, because I do believe that all the things that we do will eventually be like found out in a way. But don't be afraid. Like I was always like afraid, like I don't even know of what, like just doing this, that I would say something dumb. Really, we're afraid of judgment. But like here's a, you know, you could sit wherever you are and judge me all you want, but where I'm sitting, I'm not judging. I'm not judging anyone from over here. Trying really hard just not to judge myself. I don't know if I like my hair down today. I really have to see what the temperature is. It could be worse, but it's going to get greasy quick. Because I've been touching it and I'm just slathered in lotion. Alright, have I been in a fist fight? So, it's never a fight if I'm in it. I'm like, best chance I could take on a sick and already fairly weak hobbit, maybe. Best chance probably could, like, to win a fist. So how I win a fist fight is by protecting my face. Like if I come out all teeth, all like still like, you know, keep the moneymaker safe, because it's not gonna be my ass. Like the moneymaker's safe, then I won the fight. I'm gonna go get like something to wipe off my brushes on. Oh wait, I know what I want. I saw Kleenex over here. Oh, hell yeah. Free moisturizer and free Kleenex. Alright. So protect my face, especially my teeth. Oh, I will call back in a moment. Do you like seeing yourself in mirrors? So right now, this is a purposeful looking at myself in a mirror. And it's funny, I think this might be what like body dysmorphia is, but if I'm looking at myself right now where I know that this is me, like I prepared to see myself. I have a double chin. It's really gross. My hair looks really greasy. I have all of those thoughts, but they're not true, maybe. God, I hope body dysmorphia is real. If it's not, better just never find out. But there are times where I'll walk past something where you catch a reflection of yourself, like in a mirror or like a reflective surface, really, where I'm not expecting it, and that has been jarring to me in the past. Like in this new era, one of the biggest things I'm realizing, and this is totally come to terms with like owning your sexuality. I have like my brain and body have like I just disconnected them a long time ago, and I don't even think anything really bad happened. I think that maybe this was from self-hate, but like that has been one of my goals that I work on from the last few days on out, or like one of my realizations this year is that owning my sexuality will give me a lot of confidence, and the only way I can do that is by reconnecting with my body. And I don't know, we've been on the outs for a long time. Like, I think that I had an eating disorder before I ever, like, got my first kiss. Like, I made myself throw up. Like, I think I already had gone to the eating disorder, like, treatment shit before I even had my first kiss. So, like, it's not, I don't even know if it's like, I don't know. My sexuality has even been anything with like a human almost. It's like just the fucking crap in my head, but better days currently and ahead. Have you seriously considered joining the military? Absolutely no. If they don't want me, I don't want to be there. However, you know, I definitely had my, like, definitely have slept with a military guy. One of my longest relationships was with a guy who had served the basic 4 years in the Army. Solidifying that is something I would never want to do. Would you mind if your best friend and your ex begin dating? Yes, because my best friend is like married to one of my other very, very good and like dear friends. I just think she could do so much better. Like the guy she's with now is like the guy she's with now the guy she's with now works with my ex, and like they both know like she like she wanted to, like, girl, you do you, I trust you before anything, but like she's not. I would be a little bit worried. It would be I would be so worried about her because she's one of the strongest, most independent and hardworking people I know. I like the relationship that her and her husband have was like not like, you know, it took work and years. We've been friends since middle school. Like they have not been dating since middle school. They really had to put their own pride aside and like acknowledge love for each other to get to where they are in their relationship, and they've been through a lot. So if she left, like the man she's with, who I think has probably been in love with her maybe a lot even longer than like she's realized, left him for my ex. It's not anything on my ex. I just be like, I mean, I guess I would be like, oh, maybe a little flattered. Like, you must have, maybe I didn't have that bad a taste. I don't fucking know. That would be really weird. But my ex probably, like, in certain scenarios would sleep with my best friend, but, like, he would really have guilt for it. I don't know. I can't speak for him. I've seen that for years. All right. But I am going to do some eyeshadow. I forgot my powder setter because makeup's a scam. Like, Caitlin Haynes is my best friend. She works at a dispensary. Forget which one, but that might be for the better. I don't want anyone going in and bothering her. She's the best tits there. Best ass in high school. They wrote that song, Miss New Booty, about her. Have you ever talked on the phone for more than 3 consecutive hours straight? Oh boy, and here, I am not a good phone talker. I think at some point in my first high school relationships, maybe, but I like work secretary, so I'm on the phones for a job, and I swear to God, if someone kept me on those phones for 3 hours, I would rip my fucking bangs out. I would rip my hair out. Like, the longest I've been kept on the phone at work where I was like, shit, how do I get off this, was an hour and a half, and I was like, kind of like having an anxiety attack. I started to, towards the end of it, get like physically freaked out because it was just like, I can't go to the break, I can't hang up, I didn't know what to do. I was like alone in the office and I didn't know protocol. I used to be like, I was like high school anarchist to like do nothing and hope no one notices at the beginning of college, to do everything and hope no one notices at the end of college, but get by well. But when I started, the teaching was, I just had such, like, I also have, talk about owning my confidence, not just in my sexuality, but in my career field is another thing to work on. There's almost like a part of me, and maybe it's growing up in the, like, recession where there, like, I would work a McDonald's job with a woman who was using this job to feed 3 kids, so, like, I feel guilty almost getting an extra shift sort of shit. I'm like, I just want to get a tattoo. Like, no. All right, I'm going to do eyeshadow because I can, and then I'll be back, and then I'll go. It's alive. Savagely. Oh my gosh, guys. I am like sparkly. I feel very festival-y. I like it. I am. I don't know if you can see. can't see up close, but I am decked out in sparkles. Hella nice. Oh, I feel like a goddamn pixie. I have greased the fuck up this chair. Like, I am, like, I am sliding off of it. Big fan of lotion. I have really dry skin. That is one thing I know in my sleep last night. I scratched myself so hard and I drew blood, which is a sleep issue I have, which is why I like to moisturize a lot. But I have, like, it is not sweat, I swear. It is some sweat and some lotion. It is not all sweat, I swear. Though. For my not fat thighs being all the way on it, because they're not fat. If your thighs don't look like, if your thighs look skinny when you're sitting down all the way, like where I left my big, like, grease marks, then we don't have to worry about you. You're going to be dead soon. Like, even at my skinniest, like, my thighs still, like, spread out if I sat down. That's why boys always broke up with me after riding in the car. No, I'm kidding. That didn't happen. I mean, not, like, for, like, those reasons. Alright. Okay, so we were at, are you sometimes afraid to open your eyes in the dark? No. My eyes closed are the dark. Like, I'm not afraid of the dark at all. The dark is, like, the best to sleep in. The only thing about dark that makes it scary is that it's a lack of survival. It's like our survival chances are decreased. It's like, it's not the dark, it's what's in the dark, and the fact that they can't see enough to get away, or that, our abilities to escape. I'm the escape type, as I said in the last live. I'm not the fight type, I'm the escape type. Our abilities are impeded in the dark, although they are also for the fight type. Which is why, you know what, we're not afraid of the dark. We just know that, like, we're not shit in the dark. Huh? This next question is a big one. Do you believe prayer works? So I know for a fact it does. But I know, like, that word prayer, I run on hopes and prayers. Everything that you see right now, hopes and fucking prayers. But I think sometimes, like, the world lies to us so much, we don't know what it's like to love ourselves, or we don't know what it looks like to actually love ourselves. There is, like, a certain thing tied in, I think, with the idea of the, like, loving creator, and, like, we don't know what it would look like for the creator to love us, so we, like, prayer almost is like I don't think understood correctly, fully. Just the way that I've been understanding it, to where I've seen it work, isn't the way it was ever taught to me. And I went to, like, all the religious schools. Have you changed a tire? No, but I've been, like, great moral support more than once while a tire was being changed. Like, can I hold something? I've had my tire pop while I was alone, and, like, was terrified enough and independent enough to, like, not of assistance, although, like, I did have, oh man, good cop, have a donut. They're out there. They're people. If you're a cop, be a peacekeeper. That's an honorable job. Clearly, the universe, to some degree, must think that you would be a suitable peacekeeper. Just keep that in mind. I guess when it comes, it's verbal autobiography. It is what it is. No one has to watch it. I don't know if the police belong to the government or to the people. I guess they belong to the government, then we're like a militia, but I don't want, like, that either, because you can't, it's just very hard with power. People are very fearful. It's very hard to believe in abundance, although it's there. I have an abundance of sparkles on. Oh, though, guys, I'm wearing white. Like, I had, like, I was, like, seriously shaking the rest of that canned coffee into my mouth, because I just can't wait for my second cup or can or whatever of coffee. and I almost spilled, and I was like, see, that's partly where some of my eating things came from, is that I would feel so freaked out and gross about spilling on myself, and I, to this day, can't eat or drink with, like, there's a 75% chance I'll spill. I basically can't eat without spilling. I always spill when I eat. I've had to practice drinking a lot so that I can, as I said in the clip, but that's the only reason I don't spill every time I drink. But you know, damn near 75, if not past, damn near probably 84. I'm confident about these percentages. What do you like to sit? Where do you like to sit when watching a movie in a theater? Not all the way up fucking front. I'll be honest. I love the theaters. I think most of them do this, maybe, but they like slope up. They slope up, and then I like to get into the blowjob seats in the back. Although at this point in life, I'm not gonna pay $10 just to give a blowjob in a movie. Like we're gonna need to. Unless it's a real shitty movie. But then I will tell you that I like if it's a shitty movie, it's my bad, and I picked it. I will say, in every relationship I've had where we went to the movies, I have more often been the one who picks shitty movies. Like I've always hey, and then if they complain, I'm like, well, I guess my taste is shit, huh? No, I'm kidding. I like all my exes. I like them and I hope them well, but like I wouldn't date them again. But I hope they date girls hotter and definitely hotter, but they're not gonna be as hot and funny. Okay, that combination of funny takes me to I have to take down a few hot points. I should start just burping on camera. I'm gonna get hella better the more I do this. I think the more I'm just gonna live talk. Almost 40 days. It hasn't been unhealthy. It is not something I would have been doing this time last year at Savage Henry's. At best, I would have filmed 17 clips of me saying the same thing for like a almost perfect 1 minute. For the sake of these reels. Alright. Speaking of reels, I'm about to get out to the real world. Go out. I am so excited. So excited to see people. So excited to not be alone. So excited to get crunk and hyphy. Hyphy, crunk, crunk, hyphy. Crunkly, hyphy, hyphily, crunk. Lit shit, savage. Savage lit shit. I'll see you guys maybe a double trouble, maybe before. I'm going to go find another cup of coffee. And depending on what the weather's going to be, I'm thinking a hot cup of coffee. Because I just had that cold can.